There is a massive sporting tradition in the city of Birmingham. The English Football League was founded here. The modern game of tennis was developed here. But this week, badminton is centre stage, the 114th edition of the All England Championships. That is the trophy for the end of season HSBC BWF World Tour finals, and that will happen just literally a couple of weeks before Christmas. Of course, plenty of trophies to be handed out between now and then, specifically right here in England's second city. It's day 2 of our coverage. We're going right through till Sunday. Here's what's coming up then, kicking off with men's singles. 2021 All England champion Zii Jia hoping to put a poor start to the season behind him against the Thai Sitthikom Thammasin. Then we switch to doubles. World number 1 ranked Alfian and Ardianto will start big favourites, but they've never made the final here in 7 previous attempts. Conversely, Watanabe and Higashino have lifted the trophy in mixed doubles 3 times here in Birmingham, so Teng and Zii have been warned. More men's doubles next. World number 2 pair, Chia and So, might be Olympic medalists, but they're still searching for a first World Tour title. Tai Tzu Ying has won 14 of them, 2 in this championship, and she boasts a 6-love head-to-head record over Kim Ga-eun. 5 more matches to follow that. Pick out your favourites. I wonder whether Kento Momota will finally get some form going. He's been very short of wins of late. Akane Yamaguchi, the converse is true. The world number 1, fresh from her victory in Mulheim at the German Open. And then 2 doubles matches after that, the last of which features the home pair. They'll have all the crowd support. Ben Lane and Sean Bendy in the men's doubles.
Badminton Championships 2023.
So here's the draw for the men's singles. This is the bottom half, the top part of the bottom, if you get my meaning. And we're going to see Zii Jia, who's seeded 4 here, with Nishimoto or Yang awaiting the winner.
Men's singles action on the Minoru Yoneyama court. Thailand's Sitthikom Thammasin against Malaysia's number 4 seed Zii Jia.
So kicking off, as I say, with this men's singles. My name's Trevor Harris. Alongside me in the commentary box is Steve Pedersen. Steve, you'd have to make Zii Jia favourite here. He's won all 4 previous meetings, and when you start to lose consistently to a specific opponent, it can't help but get into your head a little bit.
No,
and please welcome the players
head,
onto the 1-2 bed court in the women's doubles from India.
We have to make him the favourite, but only a narrow favourite because of the problems that he's faced recently, Zii Jia. But it's his favourite arena. His breakthrough tournament, and an opponent he's never lost to, so he is the favourite.
Yeah, won this event back in 2021. It was actually his first Super 1000 win. He beat Victor Axelsen in the final. So that's the state of the task that Sitthikom Thammasin has to deal with today. The 27-year-old Thai, who has at his peak been just outside the world's top 20. There you see it, 21 he was ranked back in the summer of 2019. He's down in the mid-30s now. The biggest of his 5 tournament wins was the Macau Open a few years ago. That's a Super 300. He beat Shi Yuqi in the final. And we mentioned that 4-love record that Zii Jia has over him. The last meeting was only last June in the round of 32 of the India Open. We're mentioning Zii Jia's poor start to the season. He's not been past the second round in the 4 tournaments he's played this year. Just put a bit more meat on the bone, Steen, of the problems that Lee's been having.
Yeah, he's lost in the early stages of Malaysia Open first round to Kuranaroka, India Open second round to Lee Shifeng, Indonesia Masters second round to Anka Long, and last week in German Open to 49th ranked Xia Hao Li from Chinese Taipei. And yeah, there's a lot of expectations on the shoulders of Zii Jia, and perhaps we've overestimated him a little bit following his All England win in 2021. We want so much Malaysia to produce another Lee Chong-wei.
Ready to play.
It takes time.
Our chair umpire is Trish Gubb. She's from New Zealand. Dhiraj Gunedri of Mauritius is the service judge.
Now we can see those thin black lines that has to be aligned on the 2 plastic plates there to make sure the umpire, the service judge rather, is keeping his eyes in the right position to judge whether the shuttle is struck legally in the service situation.
Stand by then for Trish Gubb's player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Sitthikom Thammasin, Thailand. And on my left, Zii Jia, Malaysia. Zii Jia to serve, love all, play.
Well, certainly judging from the introductions, he's got plenty of support. There's Lee in the crowd here. Usually short of that wherever he goes, to be fair.
Service
Just
over.
wonder though, if he can get a couple of wins under his belt here, Steen, the first couple of rounds in Birmingham. Confidence, I mean, winning breeds confidence.
Yes, and again, this is where he first tasted real big success in 2021. Actually, in 2020, he played a very tight match against Axelsen. So, if he can get past Thammasin here and gets a little bit of confidence, then this is my haul. This is not sort of, it hasn't got anything to do with my game previously this year.
Well, it's called in a very early challenge, and it's Wakey Hawkeye. Actually, they were extremely busy yesterday, and it is amazing, with a few exceptions, the vast number of calls are correct. And when you think that these line judges get one look, that shuttle's being hit at hundreds of kilometres an hour. You see, I've just given it the big build-up,
unsuccessful.
and it was in
One
but that
challenge
actually,
remaining.
I mean, how difficult
Service
is that
over.
to see
One
in
all.
normal speed? Nigh on impossible
Play.
when it clips the line by such a fine margin.
Yeah, and no matter how, oh wow, that's
Definitely
lift.
out. We don't need Hawkeye for that.
2-1.
As a line judge, you simply cannot tell whether it's the cork or the
Service over.
total
All.
feathers of the shuttle and so on. You see a white circle, a white blur there, so you won't be able to be 100% accurate if it gets really, really tight. That one was wide. Everybody agrees on that.
3.
And Thammasin there obviously will be aware of Zii Jia's recent struggles and will think, okay, chances here.
Yeah. I normally say that if you haven't got a win against an opponent, then you've got to have something that gives you hope, something that you've done better, practice
4,
more,
2.
got a new plan or something. But here he could take comfort in the fact that his opponent is struggling.
Service over. 3, 4.
So, contrary to Axelsen, who, I don't know if you can say he went independent, but he moved to Dubai and is not making
Service
use of
over.
national team
5,
coaches in
3.
Individual tournaments, Axelsen. And he's done well in Zii Jia since he went independent from Malaysian Badminton Association. More or less the opposite. He did away with his coach Indra Vijay and it's an illegal fight.
Service
Well, that was
over.
classic, Zii Jia. Wonderful
4,
shot.
5.
I think all those things affects you as a player, and I just read an interview with the Danish TV2 where he says that there's so many things that I have to do on my own now, where even the practice, I have to figure out what I want to practice. Previously, the coach showed me a program, and I just did what the coach told me. I'm not really certain what my strong points are, what my weak points are. So it tells me that the move to go independent wasn't really well thought through.
I think some athletes thrive on independence and some just don't do well in that kind of a situation. Time will tell, but he's got himself back on terms with a couple of lovely shots from Malaysia.
6, 5.
Good attack.
7,
And that's one of his strong sides.
5.
If he's in doubt, then that's free information. He's got a very, very good attack. Especially in a little bit of slow playing conditions. And I wonder if the playing conditions are slow enough here.
Well, it looks like he's getting into some kind of rhythm. Just briefly going back to that early challenge, if you're not a regular viewer, each player gets 2 challenges per game, and if they're correct, then they will keep the challenge.
Ooh, that was a difficult one. Called long.
Service over.
No challenges.
6, 8.
No challenge from Zii Jia. Yeah, you can see that's one of the difficult ones because they come and sort of like slides across the back line, and it's very difficult to judge whether it's before or after the line.
Well, that was tough to see. That was a slow motion replay.
Yeah.
So it shows you how difficult
7,
it is in real time for
8.
these line judges.
Exactly. It seems to me that Zii Jia is playing with the drift alongside the court here. That was consistent to yesterday in the beginning of the matches, the way I saw it, whilst
8.
later on in the day it seemed to change.
Look at this for an absolute complete miscue.
Yeah.
Quick to see the opportunity there.
Service
It's always
over.
been blessed with
9,
excellent footwork around the
8.
court.
Just saw a glimpse of Darren Liu, who was employed as sparring partner and assistant coach, and now is helping
Service
Zii
over.
Jia as good as possible.
9, all.
there is in the tournament himself.
Service
It's not all
over.
about hitting the shuttle at
10,
breakneck speed. That was
9.
a lovely little shot from Lee. Signs of a surge over the net.
(11-9) interval.
So, a handy lead. A couple of points in front at the mid-game break for Zii Jia.
他只是导致力宝还要去促进那粒球，是吧？速度那些都 OK 啊，你这样的跟他打，抢得到，抢进攻。他是一定给打，他不是单打速度，你要打速度好重啊。只是那个小球你要注意，调高一点，如果你调到一半一半的话，你要防守，要做好的防守啊。OK 了。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. (11-9) Play.
That is a magnificent shot. There wasn't much margin for error there. Cross court, small gap between where Thammasin could get to and the sideline, but he found it.
These short racket movements. Not a whole lot of pre-swing or follow through from Zii Jia, and that makes it so hard for the opponent to judge the direction, judge the placement of his attack.
I think we know where that gentleman's allegiances lie.
Yeah. Thammasin
13-9.
never gotten the game off Zii Jia.
Just get the sense he might be warming to his task a little bit here. Don't want to jinx him. Just wide, I think.
14-9. Change.
Pity. Set it up nicely. Just couldn't execute.
10-14.
I think his supporter in the crowd was telling the line judge to extend his arms. It's not how it works.
There's one. That's well played.
Service over.
I don't think from Thammasin's perspective he cannot continue
15-11.
to keep on giving Zii Jia these attacking opportunities.
Great replay that. Just showed even in slow motion, the speed that go from back line to the net in just a couple of strides.
Service over. 12 15.
Oh, yeah, that's a pity for Thammasin. That was the right
Service
choice.
over.
Very good deception.
16.
Zii Jia wrong-footed. Look at this.
Yeah, he was going
his
back,
way
wasn't
back.
he? Yeah. Great retrieving from Lee.
17. 12.
And that was a bit of a morale crusher at that point for Thammasin. Played a good shot. Thought it was going to be enough, it wasn't.
That's a dead-end road. Clears with no pressure from Thammasin to Zii Jia.
Yeah, you could see well inside the back line. Thammasin, really, it was a red rag to a ball. Apply the coup de grace there.
Playing with good variation at the moment, Zii Jia. Maybe a match with Thammasin here. Was just what the doctor ordered.
So 8 game points here.
Game point.
And it's just going to be potentially in double quick time. Just 13 minutes on court so far for these two. That'll do it. That'll do it. That's much
First
more
game
like it
won by
from Zii Jia.
Zii Jia.
I think you could probably say Sitthikom Thammasin was a little below par there, but nonetheless, you can only play against the guy on the other side of the net. And so far, he's doing it very nicely. 21-12 in just 14 minutes. The Malaysian in front.
你中杀打开防的，你点线，你关闭队你就点点呀，你可能该中了，你不要一来就中，还等中嘛。其他东西就 OK 了，只是那个好像你推球就推到有时候不够，你要准备就是找那地方，其他东西没有什么，还是对一粒样打，无法挑得好就 OK 了，你挑得不好你就准备好。好，中点就好。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game, love all. Play.
So can
Service over.
Thammasin find a way to regroup here, get himself back into this match, because the longer that first game wore on, the more outclassed he became.
Yeah, he needs to take much more control of the rallies. That's a big, big miss.
That's a candidate for miss of the day or miss of the week, I think. Just must have completely lost his concentration. But
I think it's the shuttle is still spinning. He probably hit it on the feathers. Yeah.
Service over. 1.
Another thing
2.
that's recommendable is getting the same steepness on your attacking shots as Zii Jia gets. That's very efficient. Thammasin is normally quite a good retriever, but there's so much angle on the shots from Zii Jia that it becomes a lot more difficult than against many other players for Thammasin. So he needs to take control, put deceptions in his game. It's a little bit like playing Victor Axelsen, and you simply just can't afford Zii Jia under no pressure firing attacking shots from the backcourt. That's just not the way to do it.
Yes, no. White court, please. No, but
So the problem is that it's not Thammasin's regular playing style. He has to play on perhaps what is considered as one of his weaker sides, attacking, but that's just the best chance, because Zii Jia's defense is reasonable. Whereas his attack is lethal.
service over. 3 all.
It's gone long.
4-3.
So the thing I mentioned, that we might have overestimated Zii Jia, that also means that we might overestimate the kind of trouble that we think he's in and he thinks he's in. When I think back, I would like him to have this rivalry with Axelsen that he's had in All England, and they're now the 2 best in the world, and the 1 and 2 seeds, and they go head to head and so on. But if we look at the players that he's lost to this year, he's lost to Anka Long, who won the German Open last week, and he's lost to Li Shifeng, who was in the final of German Open last week. Then he's lost to Koda Naroka, who's also playing well, and of course he's lost Zii Jia to Chia from Chinese Taipei. That was not a good one last week in German Open, but the other ones, they're not catastrophes in any way, and well, maybe he's just in that group of players that can win tournaments but can also go out if the expectations are too high or the situation is not exactly fitting him.
That was good. It was an error of judgment. Thought it was interesting, that previous point where the massive net cord, and most players, kind of convention says you hold a hand up of apology to your opponent. He gave it the fist bump.
Yeah.
And actually, that's a much more honest approach, because you know
he revealed his feelings.
you know when players apologise, they don't mean it.
No.
Appearance's sake.
20 more of those shots and I'm one. That's the inner feeling. Yes. It's gone long. Well,
6-7.
I don't know about the drift there. Where did he hit it? It was actually quite far back, Zii Jia. There's a lot of sideways drift at some point yesterday. I don't think we've seen that so far here. Late morning here in Birmingham. Oh, good shot. Good deception. That's the way to do it for Thammasin. He's got to put deception on his shots. See, again, catches Zii Jia wrong-footed. He gets to it. Leaves big opportunity for Thammasin. So if you can disrupt Zii Jia's footwork, then there's a good chance you're in good shape in the rallies. Yeah, there it was again. Beautifully done by the Thai. And now there's this mind battle. Should he do it again, Thammasin, the next time he gets a chance, or do we think that Zii Jia is alert to it?
Well, that was a pretty fearsome response, wasn't it, to the little mini comeback from Thammasin?
8-9.
He was alert to that one. But there you can see a clear with no pressure on. You might as well just catch the shuttle and pass it on to Zii Jia, because the result is the same. To me, from the body language of Thammasin, it looks like he's trying, but he's not truly believing in it. And I think if he gets that true belief deep inside, then it could be dangerous for Zii Jia. Downwards.
Lovely touch.
Yeah, but from the coach's perspective, the smash from, we don't get to see it here. It's way too easy. He doesn't even have to move to play it, Zii Jia. So shot quality on the attack, not the best from Thammasin.
So 11-9 it is at the mid-game interval, exactly the same score as it was in game one. And for Thammasin, time running out.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Service over. 10-11.
Well, again, it was just an open invitation that was never going to get refused.
12-10.
Yeah, And the thing is that there's very few players that can put shots like that away. Zii Jia can, Axelsen can.
Great play by Zii Jia, playing back at the net. Of course he's going to play back. He's got to earn the lifts to capitalize on his big attack.
I mean, from that range mid-court, I don't think Thammasin has a prayer, really.
No.
Whoa! 14-10.
So last 8 points for Zii Jia.
It's just bringing out the repertoire now. This is an abject lesson in how to try and get your confidence back, assuming that nothing extraordinary happens in the next few points.
Yeah, but the thing I don't understand is why Thammasin keeps lifting and playing at the backcourt. He should be realizing now that that's not the way to do it. He can simply not lift to Zii Jia. It's much better taking the chance at the net and then Zii Jia killing it at the net. Then at least he had the chance of hitting the top of the tape, playing a net roller.
16-10.
Yeah, the Thai's challenge is almost disintegrating, isn't it, in front of our eyes here.
It's any total breakdowns, then
Service
some
over.
more of Zii Jia in this tournament.
11-16. Well, 16. Service over. 17-12.
What a fantastic shot.
18.
Absolutely brilliant.
They have that expression, don't they, in the NFL, hang time, for how long the ball's in the air. You almost use it when Zii Jia is playing one of those shots. It just seems to hover.
13-18.
Good shot.
That was total placement, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was totally different approach.
19.
Not a lot of pace. Dang. It looked like it might have been wide, but no challenge.
20.
So 7 match points now
13.
for the world number 4.
Service over. 14-20.
Well done.
15-20. White court, please.
Still appears to be a stay of execution here for Thammasin.
Yeah, and this leads me to think of another expression from American football, NFL, the term garbage time, when the match is decided but there's still time left to play, but the one team is so far ahead that they won't be caught, and I feel that this is most likely to be the same, that Zii Jia is too far ahead. He will make that extra point to 21.
And there it is, 21-15, achieved in just 31 minutes on court. So maybe reports of Zii Jia's form demise have been a little exaggerated, because that was pretty impressive.
Match won by Zii Jia, 21-12, 21-15.
And especially since it is his first match here of the tournament, so we talked about it yesterday that the timing sometimes is a little bit off. That certainly wasn't the case for this man.
Never really at the races today, Sitthikom Thammasin, and he's been given a bit of a lesson by Zii Jia, who'll be delighted to take his place in the round of 16, the second round here. He wins 21-12, 21-15, and as you see, just literally a few minutes over half an hour on court. Well, next up, we're going to concentrate on men's doubles. We have the world #1 pair and the top seeds, Alfian and Ardianto, in action very shortly. Now, if you take a photo of that QR code on your screen, you have the chance to very easily install the Badminton For You app, which is an absolute must for every true badminton fan. Everything you can think of. Tournament draws, you can follow your favourite player, ticket availability, videos, latest scores, and a lot more. Badminton For You. So we're now going to concentrate on our second match, which is a men's doubles, last 32, between the top seeds Alfian and Ardianto and the Koreans Kang and Seo.